It's a new year, and it's the same old cross. So let's cross it out. Let's go. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Cross You Out podcast. And of course, I am your host, Eric Cross. And in today's show, well, we're just going to sit back and have a conversation, give you guys a little heads up on what has been going on and why I did not update before the new year. We're going to get into that and all the other stuff that's going on right now in my life that's it's a little troubling, but you know, we're going to get through it. We're going to talk about it. And I'm also going to be smoking the Año Viejo cigar that was put out with Dr. Cappy years ago, I believe 2 years ago. This is a Lancero, and I will be smoking this one because this is a New Year's cigar. Basically, I believe in Ecuador, a couple other places in down that way. They have a tradition of lighting up basically a piñata and taking all the year's troubles and burning it and using the smoke and whatnot to bring in the new year. Basically, just this is how it is. And I'm going to be using my new scissor cutters that I got for Christmas. Man, that was good. First things first. The plan was to go and do the podcast before the new year. Take the shades down there. The sun's not out that much. And basically just kind of, send everybody off on the new year and, do some stuff. Life had a different idea for me. And basically, I tested positive for COVID on New Year's Eve. And so that was fun. I'm just kind of now getting over the hump. And, man, that one sucked. Normally, you get a cold, whatever, so you're fine with it. I did get a kind of a cough, but not to the point where I was just like, this is gonna cause some issues. What's going on here? But once New Year's hit, I was coughing a lot more than I was before, and kind of worried me. So I took a test and ended up testing positive for it, and I felt bad because I was like, man, I'm gonna smoke the cigar, I'm gonna do the podcast, I'm gonna put it out on New Year's Day, trying to at least feel better about everything. And I got over the hump. I'm fine now. I do have kind of a cough, but I tested myself. I came up negative. And I'm gonna test myself again just to be safe, But let's light this up. So with this Lancero, I'm just gonna toast a little bit of it, just because it has a smaller foot, and then I'm gonna light it up. That's good. Oh man. Oof. That's really good. So yeah, that happened, and this next part is a very very hurtful subject for me, but I've never shied away from communicating and kind of coming out here and talking about how what's going on in my world and what's going on in my life. Man, that's good. So I have my mother has been going through issues with her foot, and she's also diabetic as well, and this year was kind of rough on her. She had to get a halo put on her foot, so it it was just the whole thing. If nobody knows what a halo is, basically, if you ever saw a neck halo, is basically the same thing. Just a big piece of metal that goes around your head to keep you from moving your neck a certain way. It keeps it straight so it can heal completely, and just try to keep you from hurting yourself even more than what you're at. So, unfortunately, my mom had to get a halo on her foot, and basically, it was just wrapped around from her foot to the top, maybe the calf, maybe towards right where the calf is, and she got it taken off I believe the week of my wedding. Ended up going, was fine, everything was good. But then New Year's comes around and I get sick, and then she gets a blister on her foot. And and she went to the ER, went to see her doctor, and the doctor basically gave her not so good news. And we found out that they will be amputating her foot, and they don't know exactly when this will happen. But right now she's in the hospital, and you know, uh, I just I feel very helpless and very sad because this is my mother. I want her to, live a good life without any kind of issues, and you know, it's been hard on her, and this is a very tough time at this point. And I got to keep it together. I got to help out and as best as we can. My wife, actually, I'm sorry, she she's with me every step of this way, and that's amazing. I love it, and you know I just wanted to come on and kind of give you guys a heads up on where I'll be at these maybe year or so if I am not able to go on and do a podcast. You kind of know exactly why. This is kind of an outlet for me to kind of come out and express my feelings on things and kind of get you know just kind of let loose a little bit. And you know the the podcast was really set to be a very just kind of a thing that I wanted to get into. I have I have this outlet that I need to get out. As of a former pro wrestler, I'm a very showman type of person. I like to go out and you know just kind of put myself out there, and it's been tough a couple years these past couple years, and it's going to get even tougher. I have a very healthy support group with my wife. I keep on saying fiance. I don't know why. With my wife, and my family dynamic is very up and down, but these last couple years, everything has come together to the point where it's healthy and it's good. Um, not every professional wrestler has some kind of hardcore backstory where they grew up in a messed up environment or something like that. Um, I like to think that I'm the exception to the rule, but since I have stopped wrestling, I wouldn't want to say I've retired. I don't know if I'll ever get back into the ring, but I think I have a healthier relationship with my family, my friends, and I think I'm gonna have a healthy relationship with you guys because yes, I can come on here and talk my head off, but at the same time, you know, it's it's not so easy for some people to just press that camera button, sit down in front of a camera, and just start talking. And the fact that all this stuff has been going on, and my hand is still hurting. The I continually get swelling around the surgery area, which they say it's normal. So I don't have any strength in it, and I don't know what's going to happen at this point with that. But I'm going to come on here. I'm going to continue to film. I got something coming in that I wanted to do a review on. It's a knife sharpener. Looks pretty good. I got two of them. One's a standard knife sharpener, but then also one's a keychain sharpener. Which, if you're on the go and you just need to do a little sharpening to your knife, that will help out a lot. I do have a fixed blade that I would like to sharpen up as well and see if I can get it a little bit sharpened, because I think right now it's dull. So But yeah, I'm all over the place right now. My mind is scattered, and this is hard, definitely. But at the same time, I'm gonna have to move forward and be strong and try to focus up. And you know, if anybody's out there going through something, reach out to somebody, talk to someone, do something like this to kind of get your feelings and your emotions out. Everything in life is definitely hard, and it's worth it in the end to see where it ends up. But at the same time, that struggle could make you, could break you, and and man, this is going to be the toughest year, I believe, of my life and my family's life. And I asked my fiance, or I keep on saying it that way. I'm sorry. I asked my wife, should I even say anything about this on the podcast? And she said yes. Say something about it. This is, it's you want to do this, then you got to do it all the way. And I'm doing it all the way. So, yeah, I think that's gonna be it. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy this cigar and reflect a little bit, and reach out if anybody wants to, has any questions, wants to say anything to me. Please leave a comment down below, like, subscribe, and yeah, this is it's gonna be a tough year, but we're gonna get through it, and we're gonna cross it out. No pun intended. But with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, cross out. Good night, everybody.